Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for June 1st, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Gemini, welcome to your horoscope. Let's see what the stars have to say for you today. Gemini doesn't have to say what's on your mind right now because it could hurt someone, or someone might take the things you do the wrong way. If you think everything through, you can't help but say what's happening to you. There are no new beginnings that will keep you from your current path. You don't have to believe that you're more than you really have. If you're telling others that you have more than what's in your life right now, you just have to start noticing the good things. You're in a very good place now. Don't let the desire to be much better go away. Today, in your studies, if you're at this stage, you'll receive a good result. Much better results are coming later, so don't stop striving for what you want to be in the future. You shouldn't always think that you're going through the worst of life. We all have difficulties to overcome. By doing this, you only end up with unwanted things interrupting your path. You're not listening to the wise advice that says life should be taken step by step. Things won't always happen the way you want and when you want them to. You'll likely need more time than others to accomplish some tasks, which isn't a bad thing. Don't let the people in your life get upset with you because sometimes you can't be present for all the important events in their lives. If you have children, this advice takes on even more value, as work-related matters have likely forced you to miss important moments for them. Don't let this damage the relationship you've built up to this point. The remedy for a bad love isn't a new love, but rather strengthening your self-esteem and truly knowing what your heart needs. Don't burden the person who now comes into your life with the responsibility of healing you. Each person must take responsibility for what they've experienced and what they must free themselves from. You don't have to do so many things to attract someone, and if you have a partner right now, you need to convince them that they should start saving a little more, as it will be a time of great simplicity and austerity for both of you. But it will bring you much closer than you think. It's necessary to separate what's vital from what isn't, and that can be a distraction in this important healing process. You and your partner should continue on the path you've outlined that will lead you to overcome your differences. To that end, it's best to avoid giving importance to what others say you should or shouldn't do. Household expenses will always be high as long as you don't take control of everything. If you want people to take the time to think more about the things they're overspending, then you'll have to say what things cost and what needs to be cut back. This will make you feel much more in touch with your inner self and less worried about things that involve spending money. It could be a good day for a walk as a couple. This is a good day to stop worrying about the world's injustices, about those you can't resolve today. Don't turn on your phone, don't connect to your social media, don't read the news. You are a sensitive and worried person, but your troubled heart deserves at least a break today. You will have the greatest compatibility with the signs of Aries and Libra. Your color for this day is navy blue. Your numbers for this day are 4, 20, 34, and 56. A very important person at your job will make a negative comment that you will find somewhat offensive. If you think they have crossed a line, let them know your annoyance. If you receive consequences for this, then you should pursue legal action. Follow your intuition in love, as you know there is someone interested in you, but you are afraid to take the step into their arms. The fear lies in the fact that, despite being certain it will be something good, you don't know if you are ready to love again. Stop hiding and follow your feelings. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we'll continue to grow. Today you'll have an opportunity you can't pass up to reconcile with someone you don't speak to and with whom you really should never have gotten angry. Be careful, because you may be overly optimistic about the attitude of someone you trust blindly. If you're not on top of things, they may let you down. If the people or companies with whom you maintain professional relationships don't meet your expectations, don't hesitate to look for other offers that meet your needs. Good times are coming in your love life, as this day is full of vehemence and passion with the moon's transit through your air element, which is exciting. Don't worry if something doesn't go as planned right away, because there are people around you who talk and promise too much, but lack the responsibility to keep their word. Act based on facts, not on promises that can be broken, and you'll see that then you have no reason to feel disappointed in anyone or anything. Imagine that the television is playing at full volume in the next room, the radio is blaring in the kitchen, the neighbor's dog is barking non-stop, and someone is revving a motorcycle outside, when you need time to think. This isn't the ideal environment. What are you going to do? Buy some noise-canceling headphones or earplugs. A lot of noisy ideas and overwhelming impulses are overwhelming you. When you realize that none of your problems are as difficult to solve as they seem, that feeling of tranquility you long for will take over. Your horoscope tells us that Jupiter in square with the moon in the second house warns you not to continue wasting your money on fleeting things. You must know how to generate investments and secure assets that ensure your long-term well-being. This moon will open your eyes to the great possibilities you have to generate wealth through your own work. Dare to make the necessary changes and adjustments to guide your destiny toward a future of financial stability. If you love that person and have decided to rebuild your life with them, do so. If at the same time you have other ideas about your relationship, make your own decisions. Now that you have the moon in your air element, accentuating your sensitivity, do things as you should, as your heart tells you, and not as others want you to act. Now that Venus has moved into your first house, you will have the peace of mind necessary to focus your feelings and evaluate whether they really have real foundations. You will discover whether it was love or not. So clear your mind and pay attention. A good, energetic, and balanced breakfast will help you a lot. The morning hours bring with them a certain air of laziness and inaction. That's fine if you rest and take advantage of your time, but if you have to work, it would be counterproductive. Try to stay alert. You feel vital and full of energy. You'll be tempted to overindulge in pleasures, but don't let that enjoyment ruin your good physical condition. This way, you'll be able to enjoy life's wonders for longer. Don't mix your personal opinions with your concerns and needs, because it's not a good combination. Today, ignore the comments of negative and frustrated colleagues. Do your own thing and don't worry about the rest. During this cycle, extremist people abound, and their comments could harm you. Finances. Your creative ideas are very well sponsored. You must take them into account, but you must do so within a framework of organization and discipline, because chaos leads nowhere. You have many resources to improve your finances, but sometimes you scatter them trying to do too many things at once and lose your bearings. Today, the moon will help you identify any dangers that may exist in your financial world. Take advantage of this insight to put your accounts in order and review the contracts you've signed. A thorough audit is a good idea. Tough times are coming financially, so it's essential that you strengthen your financial foundations and be prepared for financial difficulties and other unforeseen events. What are Geminis like when they fall in love? Represented by a pair of twins, Gemini is characterized as a dual sign, a bit complex about personal matters and somewhat contradictory when making decisions. They are quite happy, elegant, and tend to be quite self-centered. They are generally the type of people who can start a project with great strength and determination, but end up abandoning it. They may use their own attributes to achieve their goals, and even tell lies to achieve them. They like to be flattered and receive gifts. For Geminis, their love life is simply another facet of their everyday life, and for this reason, they strive to ensure that, like everything else in their life, it is full and abundant. They have a need, especially in their romantic relationships, to have everything quickly, otherwise, they get bored. They can fall in love easily and, just as easily, fall out of love. For Geminis, love must be found, but without much commitment. They enjoy making plans as a couple, socializing with their partner, escaping to a strange place for the weekend, or simply staying home and fixing things. They try to stay away from routine. They are also very intelligent and have the ability to deal with emotional situations that may arise. Gemini, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. A promising day full of celestial clues that guide you toward transformation and renewal. Today I will share with you the mystical revelations that the tarot and the stars have in store for this significant day. Guilt does us no good at all. It's wiser to acknowledge our mistakes and the consequences of our actions rather than succumb to the negative feeling of guilt. You are freeing yourself from certain restrictions you had imposed on yourself in life, which is progress. You cannot move forward if you are not willing to learn from your experiences. Don't let past circumstances prevent you from learning from your mistakes. This is not the right time to commit to a relationship or to seek independence. You need to work harder and accumulate more savings before making those decisions. Rekindle your passion for love. If you've lost interest in being with your partner, enjoy their company again and rediscover love. If you're feeling overwhelmed, Gemini, and don't know exactly where to direct your steps so that what you're planning daily will yield good results, take advantage of today and get out of the city. Find a solitary place surrounded by nature where you can think quietly and without interference. Let your mind wander and you'll find a clear idea, the answer to your concerns. It will also help you get rid of that feeling of melancholy that keeps coming back to you every day, even though you're actually having a good time. Stressed, Gemini, in love. Today is also a good time to open the door to them. You may be infected by their enthusiasm and positive outlook on life. Very soon you'll be discussing a money matter with contentious people, so you must keep your guard up and your eyes wide open to avoid scams, deception, or manipulation. Your ruler, Chiron, in transit, demands great care from you to avoid indiscretions that will complicate the rest of the year. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming channel sponsors. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we'll continue to grow. What awaits you today? An excellent professional day, Gemini, and also a very good one in business or pacts. If you're thinking about making a sale or partnering with someone, today is the ideal day to finalize the details, sign contracts, or complete paperwork. But it wouldn't hurt to read everything you sign very carefully, including the fine print, which is where problems arise. You're in an unbeatable situation, but keep your eyes open every day so you don't miss out on the opportunities that cross your path. In the realm of love, this is the perfect time to fall in love again, Gemini. If the opportunity presents itself, don't hold back for fear of another failure. Let go of those fears that daily discourage you from finding someone. If you're willing and determined, you'll find the right person. Get rid of the fear of making the same mistake again. You've learned a lot from the mistakes you've made. Your tender and sensitive tone is activated, but so are your fantasies, and it fosters sentimental speculation, which makes you very prone to falling victim to what others say. Don't let yourself be misled or pay attention to rumors. Enjoy life and don't worry. Take everything with the mental agility that characterizes your air sign. When someone confides in you someone else's secret, don't confide yours in them, because they'll do the same to you. Today, Gemini, you could find yourself in trouble without realizing it, and even if it's not serious, it could end up being annoying. Don't interfere in other people's arguments. Let each side of the fence stand its own way. It's not a good day to give advice, nor is it a good day to let someone know you like them and are into them. They might not feel the same way. This isn't a good time to risk money, even if you're highly skilled and have a keen eye for business. On a daily basis, Gemini, truly interesting opportunities won't arise, even if they seem so. Prepare yourself today, because tomorrow a new opportunity could arise, and even better if you've planned it at home. Focus on your current job, which offers you plenty of benefits for a good lifestyle. If you've recently had a clinical evaluation and the result is alarming, don't let that remain a mystery. Seek a second opinion, explore everything, and repeat the tests. There are many possibilities for errors. Don't be intimidated by hypochondriacal ideas. A trivial purchase will require an unexpected expense, but you can quickly transform it into additional income. Tonight, unforeseen events occur that put you at an advantage and give you the opportunity to earn money. The expression of your nature now focuses on issues related to your future prospects or goals. Paying attention to your social sphere will be important today, with the moon illuminating your 11th house in the sign of Aries, joined by Mars, Mercury, and the North Node, which are also located there now. Your way of seeing the world or relating to others is now more open, or new perspectives and possibilities open up through sociability, especially in group settings. Difficult relationships. In matters concerning your love life, this is a time when your partner can stimulate your dark side or bring out the worst in you. Don't be afraid, as this is a temporary transition. However, you should be very cautious about any gossip or unclear relationships at this stage, as Venus is in your 12th house, and this makes romantic trials more difficult. Perhaps someone also needs your help at this stage, or it might be a good idea to dedicate your time to some selfless social activity. What does it mean to be born on June 2nd? Being born in June, what this means. The first half of June is ruled by Mercury, from the 1st to the 20th. People born in June are ruled by Mercury and the sign of Gemini. Mercury is the king of thieves, unreliable and volatile people, and those with two personalities. They are extremely adaptable, intelligent, intellectual, and excellent communicators. These people do indeed have a split personality. Being a Mercury child means you are an intelligent individual, a quick thinker, and a good dresser. Such an individual's mind works very quickly and advances a discussion by coming up with ideas before anyone else. So many ideas can make it difficult for you to choose the right one, and therefore, you will try more of them until you arrive at the right one. However, you always have fun solving a problem, and you prefer this brain exercise to having the answer on a plate. People born in June are, above all, excellent communicators, and therefore, the ideal jobs for them are in the media, radio, television, the film industry, or any other type of work involving public relations. They have a powerful mind that requires control and concentration to avoid nervousness and impatience. Being good communicators, these people can be effective speakers. However, their need for security will draw them more to fields such as real estate, but also to the food industry, as they truly enjoy good food. Being ruled by Mercury, those born in June make excellent business people. They have great financial potential, but also enormous amounts of spiritual and physical energy. Furthermore, these people hate dogmas and will never follow one. Those born in June are curious and adept at mental exploration. They are always questioning everything and therefore hate being bored. Either way, they can become bored if not intellectually stimulated at their level. People born in June have a great sense of humor and love to tell jokes. The most common flaws of the Gemini sign are nervousness, lack of concentration, and infidelity, motivated by the temperament of their blood. Gemini natives have sensitive nerves, arms, hands, as well as their entire musculoskeletal system and respiratory organs. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.